Hello everyone and welcome back to Research Circle. I hope you all are doing fine. As we are running the series of journal indexing, in the first video of this particular series, we have discussed about the indexing, what is indexing and what are its basics and more things. And I have redirected you to the various journals and how to find the journal is indexed in various databases. So in this particular video, we are going to discuss about Scopus indexing, and let's get know more about Scopus indexing. So the first and the foremost question is, what is Scopus? As you can see on your screen, Scopus is the largest abstract and citation database of peer-reviewed literature. Let's understand the terms. What is citation database? Citation is nothing but the review of, or the being a researcher, the term is exactly, we must understand, referring to the previous literature for your present work. Citation is nothing but referring to the previous literature for your present research work. So Scopus is the largest abstract and citation database of peer-reviewed literature of scientific journals, books, conferences, proceedings. So here we must understand Scopus is not related or not belong to only journals. It also related to your books and conference proceedings. Okay, moving toward next point, Scopus is Elsewhere's abstract and citation database. Here we must understand this thing. Scopus is a database, it's not a publishing house, it's not a journal. So what Scopus is based on? Scopus is basically based on Elsewhere. Elsewhere is a publication house, just like your other publication house, big publication house. And in 2004, the Elsewhere launched Scopus database. All the abstract and citations will be come under this database and will be separate. So that's why Scopus came into the role. And in the recent years, Scopus has also give the recognition to other journals other than Elsewhere's. Okay, so now they have set a criteria under which the journal, if the journal fits or the journal successfully meets the criteria that is set by Scopus, they can give the recognition to a particular journal as a Scopus index journals. So I hope now this is clear, that is what is Scopus. Moving toward our next point, that is scope of the Scopus. Now, as we can see, delivering a comprehensive overview of world's research output, Scopus features a smart tool to track, analyze and visualize the research. It is very difficult to monitor all the research work going on, but the Scopus is doing its hard to monitor world's research output in a single database. Scopus offers a free feature to non-subscribed users. Here you don't need to subscribe any separate, because Scopus will give a free feature to search the journals under its database. It is available through Scopus Preview. It helps researchers for their research topics and authors. If you are new or if you want to do any research work, you can take a reference of the previous researchers or the research done in your field. It gives authentic database for all Elsewhere's publication. Now we can say not only Elsewhere publication, for other publications as well. Moving forward, know more about the Scopus. Now if you want to go in detail what is Scopus and various factors related to the Scopus, we must redirect to scopus.com. So just go to the, as you can see, just type or scopus.com and just enter. The first window will appear as an official website of Scopus. Here you can see welcome to Scopus Preview. So if you scroll down at the bottom, above the bottom, you will come into this section know about Scopus or about Scopus. So here are the point. If you click into this, what is Scopus, you will come to this window, and below this window, why choose Scopus, how Scopus works. Okay, if you click on this why, you will get the answer. If you click on how Scopus works, you will get this answer. So if you have to go to in detail, you must have to go through these points and you must read them carefully, understood them. Okay, everything which is necessary to know as a researcher is mentioned here. Who uses Scopus? Okay, then learn and support and resource library. What is the use of this resource library? What are its all here is mentioned. Publication date, category wise, okay, topic wise, all is mentioned here. So I strongly recommend just go to once to the Scopus. As you can see here, elsewhere. Okay, so the Scopus is of Elsewhere's database. So if you want to know more about this, just go to the official website of Scopus, that is scopus.com, and go to this below window. You will come to know all about Scopus. Okay, so yeah, that's it for today's video, because it's not practically possible to cover all these details under a single video. So we'll be keeping a short videos. What is Scopus? The next video will be on how to search if your article is indexed in the Scopus database. So we'll discuss that part and we'll come up with the more videos. So stay tuned with us. And if you have any queries or if you want more details about this particular database, just comment it down. We'll try to provide as much information as possible. And thank you so much, and keep watching Research Circle. Do subscribe to Research Circle channel, and do not forget to share this video, because we are coming with the more videos under this playlist or under this series, Journals Indexing. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.